Hello, peeps. Welcome to another episode of Boundless. Today we are in Pixelgate, and in our last episode we went on a little exploration run with Javita to try to find the old town of Dragon's Watch. And Javita knew where it was at, and we were able to find it, only to find out that it's no longer called Dragon's Watch because it had been absorbed by a town called Hammer's Rest. So I've kind of decided that I would like to try to get Dragon's Watch renamed back to Dragon's Watch. So I have reached out to Netkill on the forums because he is registered on the forums. So I sent him a message on there. I haven't heard anything back from him. I don't expect to hear anything back for at least a little while. But it looks like he has been active on the forums not too long ago. So we'll see if he replies or answers. I am currently in Pixelgate, and I'm at the site of where all this stuff started at. So when I first started, Pixelgate looked quite a bit different. There was 3 big portals here. I honestly don't remember where they all ran to. And I know the middle one went to Dragon's Watch. And one of the side ones went to Thurka. And I think the other one went to Berlin. There was also a couple smaller portals on the sides here. But all of that is long gone. The community has moved on from Dragon's Watch. Actually, Pixelgate actually is kind of dying down too. But what kind of happened was Dragon's Watch was pretty much just getting started and just really taking off really well when Pixelgate got started, and a lot of people moved from Dragon's Watch to Pixelgate, and Dragon's Watch kind of got left behind basically. So what we're going to do is Carol Kindo's redoing a portal hub inside of the temple here. So let's run up here and just look really quick. Unfortunately, I'm not on my main character, so I have slow running. I did not put on my running shoes today. So what I have done is I have purchased the tokens from this plinth or shop stand for this portal here. So I'm going to get back over to the location of Dragon's Watch. I stopped at Bartertown and picked me up a beacon control because I forgot to actually bring one with me. And so I can go and claim some land. So this is Netkill's place. I kind of like his symbol that he made. I'm not sure what the symbols necessarily means because he uses it here and he also uses it in his other town. So And see, he's done a good job of like naming, like, this is called Hammer's Rest Embassy. So we stepped through his portal here, and now we are at Hammer's Rest, which actually is a pretty cool little. So this is Hammer's Rest Lodge, but there's that symbol again, and he's got this staircase that goes up there. It's actually a pretty neat little village. He's got that same symbol over here. I haven't gone on that path there to actually see where that goes to, or know where that goes to. Take care of this little spitter guy. Oh, I just realized how close to death I actually am. We better eat this meat before we run into any other bad guys. So, let's hop on our path here. Now you can see he's been playing since the chisel update, at least, because this is a chiseled tree that's been chiseled. He's got a cool little like Viking ship over here. So I'm hoping that he answers and we're able to come to some kind of agreement and understanding that we can. He basically just built the path over to Dragon's Watch to basically absorb that old community. Basically took it over. So what I'm hoping he'll be willing to do is pull back a couple of his plots on this path here, and we'll be able to restore Dragon's Watch to its original name. And there's the dragon. That thing is still pretty impressive. So let's get up here. What I want to do this episode basically is just kind of throw down a beacon, start claiming some paths where the paths used to be, because you can kind of tell where they used to be, and it'll be easier to tell once I break out the my plot tool. I'll be able to see easier and better where the. So basically, he might have to pull it back to about that shoreline over there, because this house here will keep it connected to this house will keep it. One issue that we're going to have though is within 5 weeks a lot of these beacons will start dying off. I'm hoping that DZ Chan will keep his beacon field. I don't think he'll let this thing go away. I'm sure he put a lot of time and hours into making this thing. Yeah, she's burning pretty bright. It's hard to tell though too, because he's got a torch down inside of there. So like I said, what we're gonna do is all of this stuff is claimed. Okay, this stuff is wild, so we can bring a path this way. This stuff should be wild, so we can bring a path this way down to my beacon that I left there. Is this stuff wild? Yes, this stuff is wild, so we can bring paths this way. Basically kind of bringing back the paths that used to be here is kind of the idea and the goal. And I'll have to come up with a plan and an idea for why am I like glitching here? I'm like stuck on this torch. Okay, let me off the torch. Really? That's really weird. It's like I'm not getting a message of being like bad connection. But I am stuck in one spot. Right here on this spot. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. He knocked me off of that spot. Almost killed me along the way, but he at least got me off of that spot. Alright, so let's figure out where the best place is going to be to lay down this beacon control. So we can go around all of this stuff right here. Can we climb right up to this thing? Yes, we can. And I would like to build a shop here, because I kind of wanted to build a shop anyway. So it would be, I would like to have a shop that would be basically on a starter planet. So it can be easily accessible by new players, and then I can sell basically new players stuff. So I think what I will just do is just put this down. Actually, so our path can go this way, this way. And I might have to wait for a little bit for a plot or two to open up that I can actually build something decent sized on. As it is now, it's all kind of small little plots. So we might have to wait to see which of these kind of go away in the next several weeks when these beacons start to run out of fuel, if they're not active players. But one of the first things we need to do is actually get us a little bit of trunk here so we can get some fuel for the beacon. I have kind of some little thoughts and ideas on basic ideas. Yow. I have to be careful because I don't have death reduction. And I don't have much for health on this guy. And I don't have much for aim on this guy. So let's just grab a few more trunks. I can always come back and refuel later. Because I might want to use these in the path. I haven't really used ancient wood trunks at all, or ancient wood at all in any build. So it might make sense to utilize it in the paths around here, because like settlers would have came into this location and they would have utilized some of the materials around in the local area to build their paths and stuff. Let's see, handcraft. Let's just handcraft all of this into timber. Okay. Our old sandwich has quite a bit of stuff reserved over here. Bunny nabbit. Now, trying to think of how some of this was laid out. Oh, I see you there, Mr. Spitter. Let me eat, let me eat, let me eat, let me eat. Thank you. I have two of you guys upset at me for some reason. They're like, we haven't seen a person in these forests for days. So now they're upset with me. See, I think a lot of this stuff used to be... A lot of this stuff here used to be incorporated into Dragon's Watch 2. Remember right, there was like some paths that ran out across the lake. Now, actually, if I can do this right, let's see where this... I think for right now, we're just going to throw this in the corner and start from here. And So let's just throw this in here. Add fuel. Okay, we're good for 9 weeks. Overview, unnamed beacon. Renamed beacon to Dragon Watch Roads. Confirm. Add to beacons list. It must already be on there. Alright, so let's take out our plotter. Our beacon plotter. And let's start plotting some path areas. Uh-oh. We made mistake. This ain't gonna work. This is a bummer. I can't go that way. This is unfortunate, because this would be a decent spot to claim, like right here, to build like the portal. Actually, let me do that. Let's just clear out a little bit of this. We'll rename this instead of Dragon's Watch Road. We'll name it Dragon's Watch Portal Hub. Rename beacon. Dragon's Watch Portal Hub. And the hope then is going to be that other people will get nostalgic for this location and they'll come and want to help get this city, keep it from dying. I don't think it's going to necessarily, I don't expect it to necessarily like thrive or anything, but I kind of just want to keep it from dying. Do I don't have any stone with me. I was thinking I should be able to build a beacon controller. Actually, you know what? I don't need a beacon controller. I can take this one out and I can still go claim the roads. And I can come back later. Okay, so how do we want to do this? So I'm thinking that we could probably try to duplicate some of this path in here, because I can get those. I have this. Maybe it just leads like that up to one portal right here. And what do I have? I should have maybe... for now, let's just throw these down like this. Let's do that. One thing I am kind of limited on how I can place blocks. Because I don't think I invested in that skill. Yeah, I don't have advanced block placement. Okay, so the plan is going to be oh, that's not my plot. Is this one my plot? Yeah. Alright, let's just grass this up a little bit. Like so. And whatever grass, other grass we get from clearing anything else out, we can come put down here. And unfortunately, like I said, I won't be able to place this. They're just gonna go up and down like that and look kind of goofy for right now. Before I remove this, I need to make sure that I come in here and add in TwistedFoot. Hey, they fixed that objective. Okay, so we have our plotter back. This is still here. Let us open this up. Hopefully it's the right one. I don't know if I was supposed to buy both of the shards or not, but there it is. Okay, so we have 3 weeks on that. And then for here, I'm gonna have to do the trick of placing this down. I'll have to place it down, pick it up. No, I'll have to place it down, feel it. And now this one can be rename beacon, dragons, watch, road. Permissions, TwistedFoot, grab our plotter and can go this way. Sure, why not? Are we met back up yet? Alright, now we are. Okay. Oops. Can we claim right up to... So we'll fill in the roads right up to these players' houses. That's gonna have to kind of work that way. Oh, this person. See how I want to think of how I want to do this. Let's think about this a little bit differently. Since I can't claim this one, maybe what I do then is we go this way. And that way that's there. I'll come get that one out. This will give us some decent roads around here. I want to change that. I like the new updates for the plotter tools. It is a lot easier to see which plot you're working with. So we will go this way instead. Now I could actually come and probably build a pretty decent sized shop like right here. Probably just a few. We're about halfway through our plots. So we came up this way, turned that way. We can leave that one open. Or do we not? Kind of thinking not. So let's take these ones back. And then what we will do is take these ones. And we're going to build right up to we'll build a bridge right across this little lake here. So that should be that, and we just need to okay, this person owns all of this. Alright, let's go grab our beacon control again. Wait a second. Do we want to add? Yes, we do. Let's add roads in this way. This one's reserved by where you've been. So maybe we pull back. So we only like come basically to the edge of this. I went one too far. Okay, so that'll bring us back around to that. shoot the little bugger. And how do we want to... So we might as well go across here. The other thing I could do is I could build it out on the lake. But I think that's pretty well plotted out for right here. We start out right at so we need pretty much only need one beacon control. And we might not even need that because I should be able to just pick up. Oh, I don't want to do that. Because that'll create a totally separate beacon. We actually want to keep them all on the same beacon. So we are going to let's experiment really quick with a path design. Not everybody else is at, so what I'm going to do is I will chisel like steps to get up onto the path, because like all the other ground around here is at this level. So my thoughts are gleam on the outside. Potentially this ancient wood timber along with this. And I think that kind of blends in pretty decently with the surroundings. Kill Mr. Spitter here. Oh. I dodged right into him. Oh, I almost shot that. That would have been a wild stock. That could have been a bad. Where did I stop? let's just quickly do this little section of road here. Oops. Way too far. Is it going the wrong way? This is a good XP for my alt too, so that's really nice. So we will work on this. I will as soon as I get this laid out, we'll end this episode here, and then we will off camera I will bring TwistedFoot here and use him to unclaim the one spot, pick up that beacon control, and then I can hop back on with Twisted and finish claiming the rest of the paths around the way. See, and I have the potential to be able to unlock quite a few more plots with this guy, so I should be able to I'm pretty sure I got enough roads covered, but I should be able to claim the stuff for the shop with this guy, which then that should help get the prestige up. We're gonna do just this little chunk of road and see. Oops, might have went too far. Let's do maybe 2 blocks for the turn, just to show. Okay. This is actually kind of exciting. I know this is like a dead town, and none of these people are playing on this from this town. But this is still exciting for me. As we try to resurrect Dragon's Watch. Now I'm going to check what my prestige is at just after this, doing this little roadway. Now I'm not gonna have enough wood, I don't think. In fact, I'm pretty sure I won't. I don't know. It's not that far. This would have been better with, maybe with ancient timber from another planet, because then it would have been more exotic. But I kind of like it because it matches better with the area. And it's different. It's different than what I've used previously in the past. Primarily only ever used trunk, twisted wood on paths. Yeah, we're gonna run out of, not by much though. The cool thing is that since I don't have that advanced block placement, I don't have to worry about misplacing these. I can only place them one way. So let's get these last so they're all going to be placed the same way, which is awesome. Which is exactly what we want. Alright, we did pick up this beacon control, so let's just flop it back down and let's see where we're at. So we're at settlement details. We're at 15. So we have a long ways to go to get up to that rate. But we will start to get there. So we are going to end this episode here. Again, coming to you from the ancient civilization of Dragon's Watch, which is now known as Hammer's Rest, and hopefully maybe with a little bit of luck we can restore Dragon's Watch to some of its glory, and maybe at least get this to be at least somewhat of a visited town. I don't like seeing this awesome statue going unnoticed. People need to come see this thing. It's still a pretty awesome build. So thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you hit the like button if you liked what you saw. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and leave a comment if you like what I'm trying to do here. Be kind of curious to know what other people think of this idea, and if they want to see Dragon's Watch kind of return to its glory. And so I will talk to everybody later. See ya.